On this day, 30th of November, 1803, the Balmis Expedition leaves A Coruña in Spain. This was considered the first healthcare mission in history. Its official name in English was the Royal Philanthropic Vaccine Expedition, and the aim was to go around the Spanish Empire vaccinating people against smallpox. Smallpox was a deadly disease until very recently, and it would kill 10% of the population in any given year, and in some places it went as high as 20%. It was a painful, deadly illness which killed especially kids. In 1798, the father of inoculations, Edward Jenner, began his experimentation with the cowpox, which is a disease similar to smallpox, and he realized that it gave immunity against smallpox to those who had cowpox. So this is the very first vaccination. Vaccination coming from the Latin vacca for cow. So vaccine literally means something from cows. So good for the cows for helping us out. So in 1798, after Edward Jenner's first vaccine, the world they paid attention to what was going on. 5 years later, Dr. Francisco Javier de Balmis led the expedition from A Coruña, which is in Galicia, and sailed around the world. It was a 3-year mission, and during this mission, millions, not just a few hundred or a few thousand, millions were inoculated against smallpox. Edward Jenner himself said, "I don't imagine the annals of history furnish an example of philanthropy so noble and so extensive as this." Charles IV of Spain supported this mission. Balmis was the royal physician, so he was going to go without for a couple of years. It is said that Edward Jenner probably has saved more lives than any other human throughout history. And Balmis probably helped save the lives of millions, if not tens of millions, in the long term. So they set out from Spain, and they stopped off in the Canaries first. They went on to Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Mexico, the Philippines, and finally China. They went to Macau and places around there. Some of the crew ended up dying along the way, as would happen in such a long and detailed journey. Many of these countries, like Ecuador, a place like that didn't exist at the time, but New Granada, places like that. They went to Puerto Rico, and they went to Cuba, Canton, that was another place they went to in China. So it was an amazing adventure, and an amazing act of healthcare as well. Something hundreds of years before massive public health campaigns began. So, on this day, 30th of November, 1803, the Balmis Expedition set off on a mission to vaccinate millions of people within the Spanish Empire. If you like these videos, come back for more tomorrow. Like, subscribe, and comment.